Was McKinley a good president? Imagine a time when the United States was on the brink of becoming a global power, and the decisions made in the White House could shape the nation's future. William McKinley, the 25th President of the United States, served from 1897 until his assassination in 1901. His presidency was marked by significant events and policies that would leave a lasting impact on the country. One of the defining moments of McKinley's presidency was the Spanish-American War in 1898. This conflict resulted from tensions over Spain's colonial rule in Cuba. McKinley initially sought a diplomatic resolution, but after the sinking of the USS Maine in Havana Harbor, he asked Congress for a declaration of war. The war lasted only a few months, leading to a swift victory for the United States. As a result, the nation acquired territories such as Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines, marking a shift towards imperialism. Domestically, McKinley faced economic challenges, including a severe depression in the 1890s. His administration supported the Gold Standard Act of 1900, which established gold as the only standard for redeeming paper money. This decision was controversial, as it limited the money supply and was seen by some as favoring wealthy interests over the working class. However, McKinley's policies contributed to economic recovery, and by the end of his term, the economy was thriving. Another aspect of McKinley's presidency was his approach to labor issues. He faced several labor strikes, including the Pullman Strike of 1894, which highlighted the growing tensions between labor and management. McKinley's administration took a more hands-off approach compared to his predecessors, which some argue allowed for the growth of labor unions and the eventual establishment of workers' rights. McKinley's foreign policy was characterized by a desire for stability and expansion. He advocated for the open-door policy in China, which aimed to ensure equal trading rights for all nations and prevent any single power from monopolizing trade. This policy was significant in maintaining American interests in Asia and promoting international trade. His presidency was cut short when he was assassinated in September 1901, just months into his second term. McKinley's death led to the presidency of Theodore Roosevelt, who would implement progressive reforms that changed the landscape of American politics. In evaluating McKinley's presidency, opinions vary. Supporters argue that he successfully navigated the nation through economic recovery and expanded American influence abroad. Critics point to his imperialistic policies and the economic challenges faced by the working class during his administration. Ultimately, whether McKinley was a good president depends on the criteria used to assess his leadership and the lasting effects of his policies on the United States.